problem that I have in my house right now. So our house was built in the early 60s, and it came with this wonderful wainscoting, and every year it splits in the winter because we live in New England, so it gets very cold here in the winters. But every year it does this, and it splits all along there, and it drives me crazy. So I finally have some time in my schedule to try to tackle this project. So the first thing I'm going to do is I need to take it off of the wall, and I'm going to show you that today. And then afterwards, we're going to see what the condition of the wall is like. If it's in great condition and the drywall doesn't need to be patched much, I'm hoping to put board and batten up to replace it. If it's not in great condition, I'm going to replace it with a MDF beadboard sheet across the whole thing, because that will hide any of the deformities or holes and mess and unlevelness that might be hiding underneath of this. So I'm going to go over the tools that I'm going to be using today in this project. So the first one is a 5-in-1 tool. It has different edges to it so that you can work in smaller areas or bigger areas to try to pry off some of the wood and the trim. I also have some different spackling knives and putty knives, just also because of the thinness. It works well to get down in the grooves and the edges. I have a utility knife to cut the caulk so that it can help to release the wood from the wall without damaging the wall. I also have a scraper and a hammer, which obviously works great for prying, and a crowbar. And to protect the wall, I'm going to use just a scrap piece of wood that I have to lay behind the tool that I'm using so that I don't damage the wall anymore. All right, let's get started. Off, and you saw in the video that I mostly used my crowbar with the extra piece of wood to protect the wall. Sometimes I use the utility knife to loosen up the caulk, and as well as my 5-in-1 tool when I needed a skinny place to reach inside to remove something. So those were the best tools for this job. And as I said, this house was built in the 60s, and we've got some wonderful wallpaper going on in the background with some pink underneath. Must have been the prior color before the wallpaper was put on. So I'm thinking with this project, I'm probably going to continue to use beadboard with it, but a full sheet and bring it up a little bit higher, just because there are a lot of nail holes. And it will take a lot of work to get the wallpaper and to putty all the nail holes in if I was going to do anything else for this project. So check in next time and we'll have the tutorial on how to put the beadboard on. Thanks!